So today we're doing somewhat of an intimate shoot. I'll be using the Godox AD600 BM above the scrim. And this is the scrim. I'll show you a quick shot of the setup. And then I'll be using the strip box. I'm just using the Profoto strip box, the 1x3 with the V100 over here. Now, most of the time I'll be using this, but then I'll add this in for rim light and for effect. Anyway, that's it for the setup. Let's get into the shoot and see how we do. Using the Godox AD600 BM2 with the extension head and the standard reflector, shooting through an 8x8 scrim. This setup allows me to concentrate on my subject versus having to constantly move and make fine adjustments to the position of my light. When I have my subject closer to me, it creates more shadow, adding like depth and definition. Moving them further away, closer to the backdrop, I get a softer look. This is very flattering light and one of the easiest lighting setups to use. An equally important aspect of these type shoots is the positioning of your subject and your camera angles. You would be shocked what a couple inch difference can make to an image. Clothing hides these angles and allows for forgiveness when you're off a little. Here, there isn't anything to hide your mistakes. Now, I'm adding a second light here. And this will give me like a whole new look, reducing the main light's power, essentially making it my fill light. I'm now going to use the strip box as my main light. As you can see with this image, I get an entirely different look, and I didn't have to move that main light at all, just a power adjustment from the camera. And that strip light seriously can just be left there the entire shoot. The only caveat to that is that, if they're sitting on the floor, versus standing, I'm going to have to raise or lower it because it's only a 1x3 strip box. A larger strip box, you can probably get away with leaving it where it's at. And I do want to say, I personally don't do a lot of these shoots. I will do them for longtime clients and friends, but it's not on my marketing list. When I do these shoots, I always have a second person present, even if they are a longtime friend, and I record sessions with audio and video uncut from start to finish. This is both for my protection and my subject protection. You may think it would make them a little uncomfortable having this type shoot recorded, but I find it makes most people more at ease. Anyway, another point I really want to drive home if you're looking to do these type shoots is the spray and pray method is not a great idea. Most people are coming into these shoots a bit nervous and uncomfortable, probably both, and having you rapid fire is just going to make it worse. Slow, deliberate shooting is your friend here. Take your time and keep a relaxed, slow-paced atmosphere. Sure, there's going to be subjects that can come into a shoot like this without a care in the world and make your job easy, but even they will get a little tight and uncomfortable with a fast-paced shoot. Slow down. And of course, this should go without saying, choose your words carefully. A subject that you've been shooting for years, or even a friend that you've known forever, can be easily made to feel uncomfortable with the wrong words. They're vulnerable during these shoots, and words that would have been taken lightheartedly or as a joke normally can easily be triggered in these type situations. Use common sense and have the utmost respect for your subject. Always remember that you are not the star here. No matter how good you think you are, they are more important than you or your photography skills. Thank you for watching as always. I hope you enjoyed the shoot. If you have any questions, please leave them below.